Issun-boshi, the one-inch samurai. A Japanese folk tale. Long ago, an old childless couple prayed with all their hearts, "Please grant us a child, even one no bigger than a fingertip." Heaven heard them, and a healthy baby boy was born, but true to their prayer, he was only 1 inch tall. They named him Issun-boshi, the one-inch boy, and though years passed, he never grew an inch bigger, yet his heart grew braver than any man's. One day, Issun-boshi bowed to his parents and announced he would go to the capital to seek his fortune in the wide world. His mother gave him a sewing needle for a sword and a straw for its sheath. His father gave him a rice bowl for a boat and a chopstick for an oar. Down the great river he sailed, his tiny boat tossed by waves that seemed like mountains, fighting past curious fish and roaring rapids. After many days, the shining capital rose before him, streets full of carts and people, each foot taller than a castle to his eyes. Issun-boshi marched to the grandest mansion in the city and called out at the gate in his small, mighty voice. The minister of the house found the tiny visitor standing on a wooden clog, and, charmed by his courage, took him into his service. Clever and diligent, Issun-boshi danced on fans and read poems aloud, and soon became the beloved companion of the minister's daughter, the princess. The gentle princess and the one-inch samurai became true friends, and he swore in his heart to protect her always. One spring day, Issun-boshi accompanied the princess on a pilgrimage to the great temple of Kiyomizu. But on the lonely road home, 2 huge oni demons leapt out, blocking the way with their iron clubs. The princess trembled, but tiny Issun-boshi drew his needle sword and stood boldly between her and the monsters. The red oni roared with laughter at the tiny warrior, then snatched him up and swallowed him in one gulp. But inside the demon's dark belly, Issun-boshi drew his needle and stabbed left and right with all his might. Howling in agony, the red oni spat him out and fled, and Issun-boshi leapt straight at the blue demon's face. He pricked its great eye with his needle sword, and the second oni too screamed and stumbled away in terror. As the demons fled over the hills, something heavy fell from their grasp, a small wooden mallet, gleaming strangely. The princess picked it up with wonder. It was the Yukai no Kozuchi, the magic mallet of fortune, that grants any wish when swung. She swung it gently, wishing with all her heart, "Grow, grow, little Issun-boshi," and with each swing, he grew taller and taller. Before her stood a tall, handsome young samurai, the same brave heart, now in a body to match it. The minister rejoiced at the tale of his courage. Issun-boshi and the princess were joyfully married, and the magic mallet showered them with rice and gold. He brought his proud old parents to live in the capital, and so the smallest samurai of Japan proved forever that courage is never measured in inches. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch the next tale.